Hey everyone, Mark Gullo with Remax Select Realty. We're back with Around Town with MG, episode 4. Today we're in Cranberry Township at Grand Park Sports Complex. I'm going to be talking with Nick Picarelli today, who's the Academy Director of SCS United.
So stick around till the end of the video and you'll have a chance to win some nice Under Armour SCS gear.
All right guys, with Nick Picarelli from SCS United. Nick is one of my great friends, and he actually spent 2 years in New York coaching the Red Bulls youth organization.
Yep.
He came back home. I was really happy about that. He's a great friend of mine. But he's the Academy Director here now. And I love Nick because he loves his job, and you could really tell. So Nick and I actually played high school soccer together last 2 years of high school. My junior and senior year, Nick was a few years younger. Nick went on to really have a passion for coaching, like I said earlier, and he found a home here at SCS United. And my question to you, Nick, is if a young player was watching this video or a parent of the player was watching this video, what would be your answer to what separates SCS from the other clubs?
Yeah, so first off, thanks for having me, Mark. I watched your other episodes and they've been great. It's a good question. So one thing that definitely separates SCS from other clubs in Pennsylvania actually is we're the only players first licensed club in PA. And what that means is we had a very rigorous application process that we went through with US Club Soccer on their 5 pillars. And what those pillars are player development, coach development, club developments, parent engagement, and player health and safety.
Nice job remembering it. I would have forgot.
And so, it took me a while, some studying, but so that just kind of goes to show what our club does on a regular basis, and the time that our coaches and the staff put in. And secondly, I'm sure you'll see from the drone shot that we have 4 full-size fields, and this is our home. And then the next place we're going, which is North Park Sports Complex, that's our indoor facility. So it's in terms of facilities, I think, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this pitch is hard to beat. I mean, better than where I grew up playing, and an indoor place is it's how kids get better.
Yeah, and you'll see that. It's turf. It's just a great place to train day in and day out. But to be completely honest, I think you know a lot about with your position. It's building relations, right, with people. And so obviously the facilities are great, the license is great, but that's not what's going to keep players in the club, right? It's kind of the environment that we have day in and day out. And our staff does an unbelievable job with that. I think with the experience that our players have within the club, it's a no-brainer sometimes that our players are enjoying themselves day in and day out. So there's a coach at Man United that says his quote is 10,000 experiences over 10,000 hours, and that's something that we kind of go by as a staff to really make sure that our players are having those top experiences while also becoming top players as well.
Right. Yeah, it seems like not only do they're getting better, obviously, but I see the social media posts, like they're having fun. They're really enjoying the time on the squads. So I know it's been around for quite some time. I really don't even know how long. When was SCS founded? And can you talk about maybe Mark and Graham a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure you're aware of SCS United. Zach and Luca and myself played, and so there was 2 local clubs in the area, 2 smaller clubs, SCS United and PA Crew. And so we merged in June of 2016, and the 3 people behind that merger were Mark Perry, Graham Eastgate, and Rich Hackenberg. And Mark and Graham, who you know pretty well, they're still with the club. They're directors within the club, and they're the ones that really put SCS United on the map and what they have done for the club, and just
it's been transformational. It's like you guys were here, and then like next level over like 3 years.
Yeah, that's so you can tell that they put in the work to get where we're at today. And just in terms of not just the club, but soccer in general in the area, when you're talking about Pittsburgh legends of the game 20 years down the road, those two should be in the conversation every single time. And I'm sure you're aware of that as well, playing for Mark. And
no doubt. So we're in Cranberry Township.
Yep.
I know SCS really isn't limited to just Cranberry players. I'm sure there's more than, you know, other townships, but like, I'm from Center Township. Like, could I come on the squad? Like,
yeah, so
if I was 11.
Yeah, so our club starts at U8, and actually not this fall, but the previous fall, we signed 3 Central Valley girls, top players. So we do reach out to the Beaver County area. Obviously our main pipeline is Cranberry kids and Seneca Valley youth soccer, but we're reaching out to all areas. The team we're about to meet, my 09 team, there's just to give you an idea, there's 7 school districts within one team, and those school districts are Pine Richland, Seneca, NA, Butler, and then some schools from other places, which is Riverside, Moon, and Beaver. So just to get an idea, it's
pretty crazy. And speaking, like Seneca, they just won the Whippeal, right?
Yeah, correct. And that's another cool thing about the club, right? If I don't know how many kids were in the starting lineup, but in the Whippeal finals, there's a boy on our 04 team that he's a sophomore. He scored a hat trick, and he's part of SCS. And then his name's Bo Wazeski, and then Nate Eastgate also had a goal, and he's on our 03 team. So
it's got to make you feel proud.
Yeah. So it's a cool feeling to see those boys get what they deserve and get the praise that they deserve for a big match like that, and obviously representing SCS United when they do.
So I know you guys are always traveling across really the northeast part of the country, maybe the whole East Coast.
Correct. Yeah.
So what is like the top level you guys are playing at?
Yeah, so a lot of...
I worded that correctly.
No, you did. Yeah, it made sense. So there's different levels of teams in our club, right? So within an age group, you might have 3 teams: a top team, a second team, and a third team. But to answer your question, with our top teams, there, mainly every top team in each age group is playing it at a regional level. So like you said, on the East Coast, we're playing other top clubs on the East Coast. For instance, our 03 girls are going to national college showcase in, I want to say, North Carolina, and then our 04 boys are going to one in Florida. So they're getting the exposure that they need to figure out if they are a top player.
Hear that, parents? Send your kids to SCS United.
So yeah, it's we do a bit of traveling.
And my final question, what's your favorite part of your job, Nick?
Whew, I could probably go on for hours with this one.
That's good to hear.
So I would say I'm gonna wear my coaching hat for this question and not my director hat. And I don't know if you remember, but I did a course in Indiana last year, my C license, and Caitlin Young was one of the instructors. And usually there's top instructors on the course, right? And she's currently the assistant coach at Utah Royals, which is a professional women's team in the NWSL. And what she said at the beginning of the course really kind of put the job into perspective and just coaching in general into perspective. And what she said was, if coaching is done properly, it can change lives. So one, I do believe that's true, and just having that mindset each and every day, being around my team and the players, it's a good feeling to be able to maybe have that impact on them.
Hell yeah, man. That's got me there. That's for sure. Coaching definitely can change lives, and I think you're doing it. That's a wrap for episode 4 with Around Town with MG. Nick, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
It was fun. And be sure to like and share the video, like I said, for a chance to win some SCS gear. Thanks, guys.